Ollie Connolly, Daily Chaos. Day 2 of the quarantine here in Spain. I'm in the queue for the supermarket. It's a pretty small queue. There's about a dozen people that side. There's another queue for the other door, which is a bit longer, but it'll probably move a wee bit faster because more people come out that way. Anyway, yeah, queuing for shopping. Need a couple of things. Some tomatoes, you know. I hope they got some. They probably do. Shouldn't be any problem there. But you know what? It's just nice to have a stretch. Stretch your legs. I took the long route round to get here. Just to have a bit of a wander, you know. And a policeman stopped me, asked me what I was doing in their patrol car. I said, you know, me voy a Consum. I'm going shopping to Consum. And they were fine, wound down the window, no problem. But they are, you know, keeping an eye. You've got to have your shopping bag, yeah? Here you go. Bag for life. Which is probably going to be completely infested with coronavirus by the time this is all over. When I got my shopping home yesterday, I wiped all the food down before I put it in the fridge and what have you. I suppose it makes sense, you know. Wipe down your milk bottle or whatever. I suppose you've got to do those kind of things. Couple of tips, yeah. Couple of tips that I've heard that kind of make sense. One thing is keep drinking. Yeah, keep drinking, because this virus, the problems that people are having tend to be when it gets into your lungs, and even then, for most of us, it's not too big a deal. Yeah, it's just like having your flu or whatever. Hold on, estoy colando también. Yeah, if you keep drinking, preferably warm liquid or soup or whatever. Then you swallow. If you have got the virus, apparently what it does is it lingers. This is all hypothesis, yeah? Nobody's absolutely certain, but they reckon that the thing lingers in your throat, around your larynx or something, for a few days before it then gets into your lungs. But if you drink and you keep drinking, then you swallow it down into your stomach. And the idea is that then your stomach acid kill it. So I don't know what truth there is in that, but it's worth a go, eh? So that's one thing. Another thing apparently that's a good idea to do, which makes sense, is to keep gargling warm water, because viruses, they don't like the warmth, do they? They don't like the heat. But keep gargling with a bit of salt in it. Put a bit of salt in the water. Some people, I've heard them say with a bit of vinegar. All lovely stuff, huh? Anyway, it's just another idea. I've got no idea the truth of it, but it kind of makes sense, I suppose, to just you know, to try and keep this thing at bay. So anyway, there you go. Day 2 quarantine. Don't really have anything else to say. Got a couple of guests tonight coming on, or this afternoon, or this morning, depending on where you are around this virus-stricken world, on Daily Chaos. We've got Jeremy Poole coming on, one of the hosts from Wake Up UK. Lovely bloke, and he's holed up in Barcelona with his wife and kids, and so he's going to be coming on to compare notes with me about what it's like these early days of quarantine, which should be interesting. He's going to be on for about half an hour or so, I think, and then after that, Mark Conway is going to come on. Bless him, lovely bloke, who's you may have heard him on the show before, once or twice. He calls in every now and then. He's having a bit of a struggle with the authorities in the UK over his boy, who's well, I'll let him say what he wants to say, but he's going to be coming on to tell us about that, and to give us another perspective of the kind of problems that people are facing at this time on a more human level. So there you go, that's Daily Chaos at 5 o'clock GMT, 6 o'clock CET if you're in Central Europe, or 1 p.m. in DC if you're in Washington, Mr. President, if you want to watch. Anyway, yeah, see you then. I think that's 4 a.m. in Australia, Sydney, anyway. I guess you've got a few time zones going on over there. Yeah, right, okay, I'll catch you later. God bless you. Ollie Connolly, Daily Chaos. Ciao. Chin up.